Good morning. It's a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. I think I'm ready. I'm up and popping. Beloved Life, good morning over here on TikTok. It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and I am feeling good. I am up and ready for this beautiful week. Hi, I am Yolanda Hinton, host of FYI Morning Show Live. And it's good to be here. I want to welcome Facebook Live, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Look, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I promise I'll shout you out. But look, go over to our YouTube page at Crystal Records One, Cristo Records One, or FYI Radio Show host Yolanda Hinton. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow us. Make sure you let us know who you are, what you do, and I promise we will follow you back. I want to shout out, I saw Beloved Life up here, and I am a Beloved Life fan. Been looking at Beloved's life for such a long time. Her and her sons, her husband, her family, and I just want to thank you. If you know she's up here peeking at us over here at FYI, that is such a joy, and I want to say thank you. Thank you to all you all. I will definitely shout you out. Give me a little bit of time, but I'm so glad that you all decided to come and share with me on this morning. And we're going to have a good time because I'm feeling good. Look, this weekend was absolutely fabulous. It was so nice to be able to share time and spend time with my children. Mother's Day. I hope you all had a wonderful Mother's Day. I hope you all, was showered with love and, a lot of attention and beautiful words and going out eating and stuff like that. I know I did, and even though my children are just, around me a lot, it's just a joy on that special day to have them, here and showering me with their love and beautiful cards and flowers and words and just words, uplifting words and things like that on how they appreciate mom. Mom needs to hear that because mom works hard. Mom is there 24/7. If it was more hours, we would be there more hours. But around the clock, mom has been there. We carry these youngers, we birth them, and we have to be there. We have to serve them for the rest of their lives. We continue to serve them. Even when they're grown, we continue to serve them. We make sure they're all right, make sure they have what they need, give them encouragement, lift them up, help them to get through life. And so our job is never done, mothers, never. And but it's a joy. I tell you what, this is, to me, being a mother is on top of everything, on top of it all. Because my desire was to be a wife and mother. I wanted so much to have a family. When I was coming up, I was like, that's the dream right there. And I was blessed to be married, and then we had two kids, two children, a son and a daughter, and I just want to shout them out. Crystal and Chris, I love you so much. Thank you so much for coming in my life and just making me the mother that I wanted to be. You all just don't know. It just means so much to me. And then I'm blessed to have a grandson, one grandchild, and that's my beautiful grandson Christian. And I tell you what, talking about joy again, talking about joy in my life. I lost my mother a few years ago, and then my grandson was born. When I lost my mother, I felt as though I couldn't see the future. I don't know what that was all about. It was like the future had stopped. I was just suspended in air. I was like, now what do I do now? You got a woman that's been in your world, in your life forever. She's been here on the planet. You've never known the planet without her. And all of a sudden, she's not there anymore after all these years. And I was like, oh my God, this is a lot. And so then my grandson was born. And I was like, oh my goodness, talking about new life, new beginning, and a future that I could finally see, as a result of him coming into the world. And so the joy of motherhood, a joy of knowing a mother loving me, and then the joy of being a mother, loving my children and my children's children is just going to be just all that as well. So you all, I hope you enjoyed your weekend. I hope you did everything that you wanted to do. I feel as though I had been very productive this week. I do. I feel like I've done, I feel like I crossed the T's and dotted the I's. I am the founder of Crystal Community Development Corporation, and we have our Young Women Achieving Success program. And we actually finished for this semester, and we finished it with a bang. I actually took them to see Disney, The Lion King, and I mean, it was spectacular. They really enjoyed it, and we just kind of like uh, just said, okay, this is the finale. I'll see you all in September, October, and so I felt really fulfilled at uh, the fact that we had come through the whole school year and had a wonderful school year for the Young Women Achieving Success program. And now, I get a chance to regroup, refuel, enjoy my summer, go on vacation, and have a wonderful time. And then we start recruiting again. All of it, the cycle starts over again. And then, we start the Young Women Achieving Success program for the next year, 2026, 2027. I will give you all more information on the show about Young Women Achieving Success program. Um, we do so many things. I'll give you an update on, things that we do, how your child can get in the program. We're looking for young ladies 11 through 18 years old, and we follow the school year, and we do so many things, so many activities, and more. And so I will give you all more information on that as well. Oh boy. So anyway, that was a highlight. Look, we went out to dinner. My children took me out to dinner. We had Chinese, but it was a really nice place where you put the food in front of you and it just rotate. You just rotate it, and everything that you want to eat, you just go ahead and just, plate it. And it was just so much fun. I've been to some of the other kind of Japanese hibachi and different things like that. But this one was just different and nice. We just had a wonderful time. And after church, we went to church. I took them to church with me. And we just had a great time. And I'm just really feeling good. I feel like along with, doing the program and taking young women out and celebrating Mother's Day, my business, working on the business, and also writing. I'm writing a new book, and I'm really excited about it. So I got a chance to do that. I got a chance to work out. I just got a chance to do a whole lot of things that I want to do. Business is good, and I'm really excited about that. Speaking of, I did not shout out the sponsors. Let me do that right now, if you all don't mind. Please, if you will, go to www.bulvicacademy.com. That's BULVIC, bulvicacademy.com. That's where you'll find books Bullying is right underneath your nose. The Diary of a Former Bully. You're going to see blogs, anti-bullying blogs for parents and teachers. There's a game called Bulvic, Bulvic. You'll see that there as well. Anti-bullying game, not for the faint of heart. It is really a strategic game. You can get it on iTunes as well as Google Play. It's Bulvic, Bulvic, and go ahead and check it out. One of our sponsors. And there's much, much more to come, but you all get a chance to go and see what's going on, what's to come, and see all the things that are there for our children to survive, our children to make it through schools and some of the things, after school programs, to prevent them from being victims and prevent them from being bullies and bystanders. We address all those things. And so make sure you go to www.bulvicacademy.com. Also, make sure you check out Beard Gods, www.beardgods.com, BeardGodz, beardgods.com. Please, please, please check it out. And Chris Hinton is the owner of Beard Gods, and you'll see a lot of things for guys, for their beards, for their hair conditioners and shampoos and balms and all kind of oils, vitamins, hats, hoodies, all kind of things. Please, please, please check out the sponsors. But I tell you what, y'all, weekend was the greatest. The weather here is going to be nice. We got a few cool, not cold days, cool days that we can expect maybe in the 60s or upper 60s. But I tell you what, after that, it's going to be rocking and rolling. Talking about the warm, we can expect like 80s, 90 degrees in the Hampton Roads, Virginia area. It's going to be absolutely nice. This weekend coming up, we're going to be celebrating my grandson's 12th birthday. And I tell you what, we're going to go out, have a good time, do a little staycation type thing, and just really just have a good time. The weather is supposed to be absolutely nice. And so I'm looking forward to that, and looking forward to a beautiful, sunny, just excellent weather in the days coming up. So I tell you what, y'all, not only am I excited about all this, what is happening right now, you all know what's going on. We have our Monday Sports Talk. Oh my goodness, Monday Sports Talk is here. It has been absolutely fire. What's going on, not only in the NBA, not only in the WNBA, the NFL is cutting up, the baseball. I don't know if you all follow baseball, but we will soon, get some numbers and talk about the teams, the Yankees, the Nets, all kind of teams for baseball. Also, I don't know, are you all hockey fans? I think it's very exciting. And I've gone to a professional hockey game once in my life. And so, as we get into the spring and summer months, we're going to kind of like move into some of the other sports. In the meantime, we have been covering the NBA. We're going to get to that. But right now, I want to kind of like focus on the WNBA. Our ladies are on fire. Now, listen, y'all cannot sleep on the WNBA. I know everybody's into the NFL and the NBA, but don't sleep on these ladies. These ladies are fire. They playing that ball. It's absolutely marvelous. Let me give you some of the scores for the weekend. On Sunday, May the 10th, listen to these scores. The Storm and the Suns, 89-82. The Storms went ahead and did what they had to do. They beat the Suns, and it was a close game. It was a good game, but it was a close game. I got a chance to look at this next game, which was the Liberties and the Mystics. and I kept my eyeball on that. The score's 98-93. Great game. Then we have the Aces and the Sparks. 105-78. They pounced on their heads. Aces won. Uh, I'm just laughing because sometimes it's a real good game for the teams, and then sometimes they kind of don't hit, they don't hit like they need to. And so the Sparks, they did their thing, but they didn't do it good enough because the Aces came through 105-78. Then we had the Mercuries and the Valkyries, which the Mercuries 79 and Valkyries 95. Those scores were. Valkyries kind of pounced them too. They kind of got their butts whipped a little bit. But like I said, do not sit on these ladies. These ladies are playing ball. These ladies are bringing popularity to the game. And you all know for yourself, these young ladies are playing professional ball like professional ball should be played. Look, I got a chance to see one of my girls, and I was kind of like researching and looking for the other young lady that I kind of like to look at. Caitlin. How many are into Caitlin? Do you all like Angel Reese and Caitlin? Do you all follow those young ladies? Well, I tell you what, I follow them because they made a great impact on the game. Remember when they came into it, they brought all the boys to the yard. They were bringing folks to the yard that was not looking at women's sports like that, or basketball, the WNBA. They were not doing that, and they absolutely started bringing folk to the game. They brought me to it. I mean, I would look at it because we cover sports, but I was not looking at it with that, the real rah, oh, this is it. They really brought a different vibe and energy to to the WNBA in my, as I look at it. It is just definitely, it's been wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. But these ladies, they're doing their thing. Angel is still doing her thing. Clark, she's, they kind of like, she's come back from an injury. And, people kind of like, once people have been injured, when they come back, they kind of like looking at them real hard and like, okay, what you going to do? Are you going to slow down? And sometimes, when you hear critics talk about it or commentators talk about it, they do kind of assess it as, okay, you ain't on your game 100. You're doing good, but you're not on your game 100. But I tell you what, she's still playing that game. She's doing her thing. Angel Reese has been, I think she is now, who is she working with? We got to find out where she is, because I have not been seeing her on a lot of the games because I have not been watching all of the games. Certain games I have been checking out. But Angel is still out there doing her thing, and a lot of the other ones that brought more popularity to the sport, they're out there, they're doing their thing. Like I said, these girls are playing ball. They are playing ball. They're doing their thing. And, I just, like I said, I remember when they came to the sport, it was nothing but fire. Angel is still making history, and she claims that she is not as marketable as Caitlin. Maybe we know why, but I'm not gonna say. But she got her own thing going on, and you see her out there, and she's into more than just the game. She's fashionable. She's going around kind of like smoozing and going to different events and things like that, showing her face. She's really out there differently, even though she feels as though her other part, her friend Caitlin, is a little bit, you know, being marketed different or better. Um, I heard this the other day that people were trying to get a rivalry going between the two. And it kind of diminished. It's not really, really there. I know when they were playing college ball, it was a thing, they get those looks, they do their look, whatever that little thing they were doing. And, now it kind of fizzled kind of a little bit. And so they're kind of like concentrating on the game, making sure they stay healthy, making sure they're playing to the best of their ability. They got to keep, their stride. You don't have time. You may get into foolishness every now and then, but you don't have time for a lot of foolishness. Why? Because you got to play the game, because you got to waste what? Stay in the game. You got to keep that money. You got to keep that popularity. You got to keep those folks coming. And so, we see them continue to do their thing. We hope the best for them. We hope no more injuries. I tell you what, when these athletes get injured, sometimes it does take something out of them. And they kind of got to regroup. So we hope that these ladies are on a good start. Hope they're doing their thing, and we wish them all the luck in the world. We'll get to WNBA a little bit more as we move the NBA out of the way. And speaking of the NBA, y'all, I thought this was really interesting. They have the what you call it, the NBA lottery. And I don't know if you all have been following that. They're getting ready to do the draft. And I thought it was quite interesting. I got a chance to look at the NFL draft. And I really love that. I really love that because it's new beginnings for those athletes. They're coming out of college. They got, so much to look forward to. The money is all over their heads. I mean, showering down. The family's excited. Their communities are excited. Coaches are, really hyped. They're looking for the next big star. And it is just really good to see it. So I did check out the NFL, and that's coming up soon. I'm going to be covering that, the NFL soon. They're gearing up to start getting together and getting ready for us for the season 2026-27 coming up. In the meantime, the NBA, did their draft lottery, and man, they talked about who was the number one pick and who is it. Drum roll. Do I have a drum roll up here? Let me see if I got a drum roll. Let's do that again. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can get it. All right, let's do the drum roll. All right, y'all. So look, I'm just going to go through them because we want to cover the NBA week winners and losers. So let's just go through these real quick. Guess who was number one? Washington Wizards. Clap, 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 clap. They're the number one selection for the NBA draft. And isn't that nice? They get a chance to get first dibs. It says the Washington Wizards won the draft lottery on Sunday and are poised to pick first overall for the first time since choosing John Wall in the spot in 2010. Wall was the Wizards on-stage representative for the lottery. It says Washington had a 14% chance of winning number one, tied with Brooklyn and Indiana for the best odds. The Wizards had basically a 50-50 chance of getting either a top 4 pick or the number 5 spot. Congratulations to the Wizards. Let's see who else is on here. Okay, we got Utah Jazz, number 2. Number 3 is the Memphis Grizzlies. Number 4, the Chicago Bulls. I can't wait to see this the draft. The LA Clippers came in 5th. Brooklyn Nets 6th. Sacramento Kings 7th. Atlantic Hawks 8th. Dallas Mavericks 9. Some of these y'all's teams, let me know in the chat. Milwaukee Bucks, number 10. Golden State Warriors, number 11. Oklahoma City Thunders. They way down here in number 12, but they are here. Let's see who else. Miami Heat is number 13, and the Charlotte Hornets are number 14. These are the results of the NBA draft lottery. So you all make sure you check them out. Check out the drafts. I always love looking at it. We'll announce when we will get to see all of this. But anyway, it is definitely exciting. Like I said, when you got athletes that have gone through college games, and they've not only that, when you got other players that are being pulled, in another direction, it's really exciting. Let's see how it works out. And the draft lottery is going to be, what is it? What is it? Did they have it all? Let me see. Watch this. Okay, here we go. Yes, here we go. Yeah, if you all don't get a chance to check it out, didn't get a chance to check it out, make sure you check it out, on some of these platforms and things like that. But anyway, in the meantime, you all, let me go and get back to the NBA games. Boy, I really want to just jump in there and talk about yesterday. But let's go back a little bit. Let's talk about Saturday. Just give some numbers over here for Saturday's games. Hold up, you guys. Yeah, so the Cleveland Cavaliers defeated the Detroit Pistons 116-109 on Saturday, May the 9th, taking a 2-1 lead in Eastern Conference semifinals. In the other playoff action, the Philadelphia 76ers upset the Boston Celtics in 7 games after trailing 3-1. And the San Antonio Spurs won Game 3 against the Timberwolves beyond Victor Wembanyama's 39 points. Okay, so the Cavaliers and Detroit, let me give you the numbers. The scores was 116-109. Hold still, let me pull up some other things here. Yeah, so we have the winning Saturday games. Hold up, let me just give you all a little bit more numbers, and then we got to go to Sunday. Lord knows we do. We have to. How many of you all look at the games? How many of you all check out you have a team. How many of you all do? I think some of you guys are waiting for the NFL. Because every time we do the NFL just is like fire. Everybody has a team. Everybody's rah-rah. It's so competitive. People are so much in it. When we do the NBA, when I do the NBA, it's a little more, laid back. People are just kind of like following. And a lot of folk only follow like the playoffs. They don't really get into it like that until it's playoff time. And then them folks are really rah-rah. Hold up, let me get y'all a few more scores on that Saturday game. Okay, Saturday. And yeah, But I'm like that too, though. I have to admit, I'm sitting back and I'm following. Of course, because we have to do uh, the sports uh, commentary. But when it's playoff time, it's a lot of excitement. It's just like, wow, I want to I want to see what's going on. I think that by the time those teams get through that season and they get to the playoffs, it's like, let's get it. We got to get it. I mean, they are fighting hard by that time. And so some of the results we have the Thunders uh, and the Lakers. That was on May 9th. The Thunders 131 and the Lakers 108. I told y'all. What do you all think about it? I mean, what do you feel about the Lakers? Are you all Lakers fans, fiends? Are you all LeBron James fans? Who are the ones that stick out on the teams for you all? Tell me in the chat who you think uh, stands out. Who do you follow? Because a lot of times you want to follow a star. I just mentioned with the WNBA when it comes to the ladies. I can't help it. I'm following those ones that have really, stood out, that really make the game, that are really, the players. I enjoy everybody, all the guys on the team, all the girls on the team. But, when you have the celebrities of the game, you kind of like follow them, you make them, the highlight. You love the team, the brand, but those stars stand out. Anywho, so the Thunders 131 on Saturday, the Lakers 108. Then you had the games with the Pistons 109 and the Cavaliers 116. That was the final score on our Saturday games. Now let's just go over to our Sunday games, which I got a chance to look at two of the games. Very interested, very excited. Let's go ahead and talk about the Knicks. Oh, wait a minute, let me get my clap here. Hold on, y'all excuse me. Let's talk about the Knicks. About the New York Knicks going out there playing like I don't know what. It was a absolutely marvelous game. The New York Knicks defeated the Philadelphia 76. The 76ers 114 to 1. I'm sorry, 144 to 114. But that is not the T. What is the T? The T is that the New York Knicks have gone to the next level. That's it for that. They won those 4 games and defeated the Philadelphia 76ers and on their way to the semifinals. Whoo! When they did that, I was wondering who else is going. Who else do you all feel like is going into the semifinals? I had high hopes that the Knicks would go, but I wasn't for sure. Okay? This is the Eastern Conference, okay? And so that was such a good game. It set well with me because I was hoping, like I said, and I had predicted that the New York Knicks would do their thing, and they did. And so who else played that evening? The Western Conference. I got a chance to see that game. The San Antonio Spurs beat the Timberwolves. And your boy Victor Wembanyama had a nerve to get his hind parts kicked out of the game, sitting up there elbowing bruh man from the Timberwolves. To me it was so unnecessary and so ignorant. You don't have time to, go out and just, because the thing about it, you could really hurt your fellow athlete, and you can get yourself kicked out like he did. You got your butt kicked out. But in the meantime, the Timberwolves said, that's not going to stop us. We're going to play this thing. And they did. Um, what you call it? Anthony Edwards, number 5. He scored 35 points in that game, and he did his thing. Very excited, very happy. It's 2-2 now in the series, and it was just a great, powerful game. I really enjoyed it. Um, it was, how can I put it? Now, let me say this: the Timberwolves, they won, right? But I have to admit, I had voted for the Spurs. I had predicted the Spurs, and they could have had a chance, but they just didn't have it this evening, yesterday evening. But they played a good game. I still have hopes for them, but I'm gonna keep my eyeball on the Timberwolves. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna keep my eyes on the Timberwolves and see how they handle things. They did. The Spurs. I think. Well, I can't say it. I'm not gonna say that yet. I was gonna say something about how they move forward and everything. Uh, but we'll talk about that in a little while in our next sports talk. Then we had the Oklahoma City Thunder. They secured a victory against the Lakers. Now, goodness, well, y'all shouldn't do that to me. You know why? Because not only do I favor Oklahoma City Thunder, but I favor the Lakers. I really do. I think I'm going to say this. I think I may favor the Thunders a little bit more. I shouldn't say that, but I think I better be for real. I think that I favor the Oklahoma Thunders, just a little bit more. And talking about following the stars, I think I am actually Twitter-pated with LeBron James, fascinated with LeBron James. I think he is a star. I think every year they talk about him leaving, retiring, and all that kind of stuff. I think I heard that again too. This gonna be his last game. This is it for him. He is in his 40s, but I think he still got it going on. He's been injured in the last few years, and I thought maybe that would really kind of keep him away, or help his decision to actually retire. But yeah, I'm really Twitter-pated with LeBron James. He is a star. He's all that, actually. He's not overrated. I have somebody that always says he's overrated. He's not overrated. He is a champion. But Oklahoma Thunder, I am learning to really, really see that they're doing their thing. They're doing their thing. And we're going to talk about that more as well on our upcoming games and see where, all this goes. Yeah, so we have a lot of, we got a lot of fun to be had. Like I said, we're almost at the end of this season for the NBA. We've got some games coming up this week, and I hope you all get a chance to keep your eyeballs on those games as well. Yes, keep your eyes on those games as well. In the meantime, and I'm going to actually end this part of the segment. Let's see. And give you all some upcoming shows. First, I want to shout you all out. Look, before I do all that, let me shout you all out. Pearly, hello, beloved life. Oh, my beloved life, beloved. Uh, let's see. Again, hello and thank you. I see you up here. It's just amazing. I need to come on and buy some of those things that you have uh, for us on your TikTok shop. A lot of nice things. You all check out Beloved's life. She has the most. Oh my goodness. And she looks really good in them and everything. And I want to make sure I get some things. I need some things for the spring, summer. You all ever go into your wardrobe in your closet and you think you got a lot of stuff for the new season, and you find out when you're in between the temperatures and the season, it's like, well, where's the clothes at? So I've got to go up and get me some new things. I'm going to visit a beloved shop and see what I can get. Some really nice things to travel in, some things on vacation, Sunday things for church and for dinners and for shows. Oh, yes. I got to go up there and get me some things. I'm learning. I'm shopping more. I'll put it like that. I'm shopping more on online now, and I have come across some really, really great items. I mean, they look good, they fit well. The materials are just really quality on point, and I'm just gonna keep up the good work. But I must say, I still like shopping in stores. I'm getting ready to go on a staycation, and you know where I'm going, right? You know where I'm going. I'm going shopping. I'm going to buy me some nice things for the spring and the summer. And I'm going to, yeah, I still get pleasure. Yeah, I get a real high from going in the store shopping. So not only do I shop online, I go in. Yes, I'm still going in the malls. I'm still going in the outlets. That's right. I'm still buying nice things when I find it and see it. And, the cost is, you can get stuff now really at a great cost because it's so much to choose from and there's so many platforms that are selling. And like I said, when you go to the TikTok shop, you see so many people, celebrities, and even the average person selling some great things, great items. Ashley, Michelle, good morning. Jeanette Freeman, how are you? My hideout is here. The goats is here. They're here. Let's see. Leanne, I believe that's it. Jewel Corporal, good morning, love. Happy Mother's Day. I hope you had a beautiful weekend. Let's see. A draw Tula, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Forgive me if I'm getting it wrong. D, good morning. Uh, Riber, Julian, Rodriguez, good morning. Glenda, so many of y'all. Peyton, William, Steve, Jackson, let's see, Jaxon. Let's see. Destiny, how are you? Hold still. Let me get back on my. Okay, there you are. Destiny, good morning. How are you, beautiful? The real Maya is here. Uh, Look at Destiny. I love you, girl. How you doing? I miss you. Destiny went with us uh, to the Lion King, Disney Lion King, and I love that beautiful young lady. Uh, Look, Destiny, Borrow, what you doing? Ferg is going to be our guest. Ferg is a comedian. Ferguson is a comedian, and he is going to be our guest on June 3rd. He's here. Good morning. Don't forget, you guys, he's a funny fella. He has been on with us, but that was years ago, myself and co-host. And he's up here now. Good morning, Ferg. Let's see. I'm going to spell this one. Ousmane. Good morning. uh, Keelany, I think that's how you pronounce it. Hello, Ricky. Let's see, Southern Thang, how you doing? I like that Southern Thang. F. Leona, 3, good morning, John, Peter, Marty, uh, Ronald, hi, Divine, I believe that's how you spell it. Banjo, what's up? Thank you all for joining. Thank you for your support. Let me give you all some updates on the upcoming shows. Um, we have FYI After Dark, which will be a replay on this evening. We were supposed to have our Money and More. That's been scheduled in June. So keep up with that. I'm going to make sure I announce when we have our guests for Money and More. They had to move it around, said that the date, they could not confirm the date. And so we will definitely schedule, we'll have a date scheduled for June. We'll let you know. Then we are going to come back with Men's Issues, our Wednesday show. Please meet me for our Wednesday shows. We're going to have Delegate Cliff Hayes on, and we're going to be talking about politics. We're going to be talking about what's going on in our world, what's going on in our country, what's going on locally here in our 757 District 91. We're going to be talking about that and more. And we're going to ask Delegate Cliff Hayes to kind of walk us through to the midterms, because that's the next serious election. You all know that we had in the election for the map redistricting here in the Hampton Roads area, in Virginia actually, and it was voted yes that we could redistrict, and then they took it to the Supreme Court and they said, not so fast. You will not touch that. You will not touch that map. And so they're still fighting and carrying on for, trying to figure out what to do and how to do it. But anyway, in the meantime, we're going to have Delegate Cliff to come and just help to ease our mind on what we need to do, how we need to gear ourselves up to vote, and how we can just move on. And so we can get our country, in a better place, get our communities in a better place, get our world in a better place, because right now we are going through a whole lot of things with this war, with the economy. Gas prices are off the hook, off the chain. It's just a lot going on. Just in Hampton Roads this week, y'all, the weekend, it was 8 pow. 8 things, situations dealing with pow, if you get my drift. And I'm like, come on now. We got to do something about a whole lot of things. And so he's going to be on, Delegate Cliff Hayes is going to be on to kind of help us to understand what we're going through and how we can get through it. We know that things are going to happen in our world. We're not ignorant of the fact that we living in life, and we living in life with people where a whole lot of changes are always going to be taking place. But how do we situate ourselves? How do we position ourselves to feel good about our today and about our future and about our children's future? We've got to plan. We've got to do something to secure our future. We've got to be able to anchor down on what is going to give us the most settled feeling of life. How can we, just kind of like ease into what's going on, let it affect us in some ways, but not take us down. It's going to affect us, but don't let it take us down. Be proactive. And so that's what we're looking to hear from Delegate Hayes, just how we can maneuver through all the things that we're going through. Of course, Chris Hinton, we're still waiting on him for a date. Real estate 2026, people are buying, selling, investing. And it's really a wonderful actual business to be in. Then we're going to do something new around the town. It's the spring, it's the summer coming, and we got a lot to talk about, a lot to do. Now, this is the thing for me. Um, I want to, I have planned on doing some things, not just away, going on vacation and things like that, but right here in the area that I live, there is so much going on. So we're going to be covering that. We have a guest coming on to talk to us about what's happening in our area, some of the things that you can get involved with, children, summer camps, festivals. We got all kind of shows coming here to this area, and we don't want to sit on that. We want to make sure we, take advantage of what's in our own backyard. And the reason I feel like that's important, because there is, like I said, so much going on around us. Things are unpredictable. Not that you have to stay close to home, but I'm saying at least that's one way of making you feel more secure, by just not being among people all the time, being out all the time. Don't be afraid now. Don't be scared to travel. But I'm saying, if that is something that will bring more comfort to you, the fact that, hey, I can have a good time right here where I am, then do that. But if you feel like, hey, I'm a world traveler, I'm a traveler, I don't care what you say, then do that. Whatever it takes to make you feel a sense of satisfaction and security as we go into these summer months, but be mindful. Like I just said, right here during the weekend, eight incidences took place. And so, trouble is everywhere. Things are happening everywhere. But I'm saying, try to maneuver in a way where, you don't expose yourself to too much and too many places and things without having a plan, and without, having a sense of, okay, things can happen. When you go places, make sure you're looking around to see what's happening at all times. Your phone, make sure you have your phone, but you cannot have your head down walking around all 24 hours a day with that phone, and you don't see what's coming or what's going or what's above you, what's beneath you. You got to pay attention. When you go in places, make sure you know where the exits are. Make sure you know what's going on and listen. You can't walk around with those earphones on your ears 24 hours a day when you never know. My son was right in a shopping center, and one of the incidences that I was telling you about, it was right there, right in walking distance, a few feet. And he heard it and didn't know. He just got out of there. He just went and got out of the store. That's what I'm saying. You got to pay attention. You can't have your earphones on and at all times. You all out and you got stuff in your ears. You got to be able to hear what's going on. I remember one time I was taking a bike ride in my development, and this is a few years back, and I was going out. Of course, I wanted to have my earphones in my ear because I was going to listen to my phone as I rode the bike. Something told me, don't put those earphones on your ears. Take one of those earphones off. This is before I went out to ride a bike. Don't put that in your ears like that. And I had never paid attention to that at all. I just put it on, go for a bike ride. This time, don't put that in your ears because it blocks out sound, blocks out, you don't know what's going on. And I start riding, and all of a sudden I heard something. I heard a bark. And this was a bark from a dog that was so big, so tall. And how I heard him first. When I heard him, I looked, and that greyhound, it was a greyhound, can you imagine? Was that greyhound I tell you, he was beeline. He had, I didn't think I was gonna make it. That dog was carrying on with me. I want to laugh. I can't say it. Anyway, like I said, I got a chance to get away from him. I might have landed in the bushes, but by the time I was getting up off that bicycle, the owners of the dog had run towards me, and they just was devastated that their dog had gotten out that house. I'm talking about a greyhound, y'all. Do you all know how fast a greyhound, how big a greyhound is? Oh my God! But a voice said to me, "Don't to listen. Don't sit back and put those earphones in your ears right now here." And I heard something first. I got a chance to really move, and I had to get away from that dog, that greyhound, and I just went. Lord have mercy. But I tell you what, let me tell you the moral of the story is, or what happened. The next day I went right back and I rode around. I said, I cannot let that a dog and not nobody else scare me into not, going out doing what I have to do. I want to still keep my health, but I did learn to make sure, Yolanda, you have that ear to hear when you go out. I don't care where it is. I do not do those two. I don't do that in the ear. I don't do all that. I do one. And when it's time, to go in the stores and stuff, I take them out or whatever I need to do. But we have to pay attention. That's my point. We have to pay attention to what's going on. When we go in the stores, we got to see the exits. When we go in the movies, wherever you go, you got to at least find out where everything is, because you never know who's going to be triggered to do what. We are living in that day and time. We're living in the time where people are just doing things and they're doing too much. But I'll tell you what, we're responsible now for doing, taking care of ourselves and our family. And that's one of the things, is being aware of what's going on in your surroundings. But anyway, again, something around the town, we're going to be talking about that. Cryptocurrency, I can't wait till we get another cryptocurrency from Jason Baker. I love that segment. We're going to be talking about cryptocurrency, how people are buying, selling, investing, why you invest, why not invest, the scams and all that kind of stuff. We're going to be doing that. I just mentioned comedian Ferguson Ferg will be with us on June the 3rd. Make sure you all check him out. Funny guy. And looking forward to having him on. Haven't had him on for a long time. FYI radio show, we had him on, maybe, I'm going to say maybe 10 years ago. It's been a long, long time. And so we're going to have him. We have a lineup of people that are going to confirm. Once they confirm, then I will post and announce who those folk coming on. We got a great lineup of people. I'm very excited about it. And so we are, working on May, June calendar. If you all are interested in being a part of the show, if you want to be a guest, a sponsor, or an intern, let me know. And we can just move forward and finding out what you do and how you can bring great information, FYI, for your information, great information to our viewers and listeners. In the meantime, the contact information is FYIRadiosHowLive@gmail.com if you want to send information to me through email, or you can inbox right here and say, look, this is who I am, this is what I do. Beloved, can you come on my show? I saw Beloved Life up there on the feed on TikTok. Beloved, I'm inviting you to come on this show and talk to my audience and tell them what you do, how you do it, how you became who you are, and a sense of business, and how you're raising your family, and how you live in life. Would love to have you on. If Beloved is still here, Beloved, check me out, inbox me. And let me know if you would come and visit my viewers and listeners and talk to us. Or if she's not up here anymore, if anybody up here that knows Beloved, if you are uh, uh, a Beloved fan, tell Beloved that this lady right here, Yolanda Hinton, host of FYI Morning Show Live, is sending out an invitation for her to come and be on the show. Um, and again, you all are welcome to be on the show. Make sure you let me know what you do, why you do it, and how it can really affect those that are listening, our communities, our nation, our world. We need great information, and we need information and education in order to survive in this world. So please, 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 and please check me out, FYI Radio Show Live at gmail.com. You can always inbox right here. You know, earlier I mentioned Young Women Achieving Success Program, and we will soon begin to recruit young ladies 11 to 18. If you want to contact me, please, you can contact me at crystocommunity@cox.net. CRISTO, crystocommunity@cox.net. Let me know, hey, I got a young lady who is able to be a part of a great sisterhood. I want her to be a part of a sisterhood. Please let her be a part of a sisterhood. Look, we do online as well, meaning we have our site in Chesapeake where we go in and we do our activities. Of course, we do outside activities where just like the Lion King and all kind of wonderful activities like that. Shows and concerts and dinners and celebration. But we also are online from time to time. And if you have a young lady and you're not in this state and you just want to be a part of that sisterhood online, make sure you inbox me or make sure you write crystocommunity@cox.net. Say, look, hey, I'm in Jamaica, but my daughter would love to be a part of the activities online. And how can I do that? Girls 11 to 18, okay? So look, I'm going to go. It's been beautiful. I am so uptight. I have some things I need to do today to get ready for the spring and get ready for this summer and get ready for my staycation that I'm getting ready to go on in a little while, in a few days. I am so excited, but I will be here. My staycation starts on Friday, but I still will be here Friday morning to be with you all. But anyway, you all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. Let me shout some more beautiful people out. Eva, what's going on? Willie, hi. I'm going to spell this. I don't want to mess it up. Zorangelie, Rivera. Good morning. I have at UMAROW. I just don't want to mess up these names. Joy, hi. Jay, hi. Elizabeth, hi. Truckers. I can't get that. Anna Strickland. Hello, how are you? Let's see. H. Hi. Let me spell this one. NIMONTOKI. 8. Violet, I think that's how you pronounce it. Anna Wright. Hello. Dolores, how are you? Let's see, who else is here? Alfred is here. Joshua is here. Did baby, is that did baby? You all got some cute names. Ray, Ellen, Ray Miles, I think that's it. Margene, Zebesko, DC, Herb, Andre. I know I can't do it all, but I just love saying hello to you all. Jeanette. Oh man. Miss you. Oje. Is it? I mean, Q is. I think it's Qooje. Goo. Barbie. Yard man off. I think that's it. T joined. Bill, hello. Double R underscore Y. Tony. Just so many of you all on. Sheila Robbins, my girl. Did you have a wonderful what you call it? Mother's Day? Let me know. Let me know. Did you have a wonderful Mother's Day? And uh, how blessed I know your children, your sons treated you. Anywho, it's time to go. I hate to go because I really love being with you all. But thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for your support. All those that I can't see, forgive me. I I can't see everybody's name at one time, but if you put something in the chat, I will go back and I will give you a heart. Hi, Noah. Give you a heart or give you some love of some kind. Okay, Kendall, hello. Clifton, Suna, Chevy, Helen, B&A. Oh, wow. Armed, Zakaria, I think that's it. B, hi. Thomasine, Marshall, Amanda, Nicholas. Amanda's going to be on as well. Uh, yeah, Royalty, Jet, and some of this I'm just giving half of the name because I can't, it's going so fast. Halfway goofy, that's cute. Tasha, how are you? Edwina Coleman, James, Jay. Oh man, so many of you are on. Thank you for joining me. I gotta go, y'all, but I'm gonna see you on Wednesday. Remember, we have special guest Cliff Hayes, delegate Cliff Hayes. We're gonna talk about some politics now. I want you all to join because I want to make sure you all are gonna be inspired and motivated to get out there and vote during the midterms. We don't need folks sitting back, sitting home, and you're talking about democracy, our democracy, baby. Y'all better come on and get on the ball and make sure things get right in this country for us, or else it ain't gonna be good. But I tell you what, see you soon. You all be blessed. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. It's been a wonderful time talking about sports. Yeah. It's been a wonderful time shouting you all out. Wonderful time talking about the sponsors, our upcoming shows. And now I got to say goodbye to you all. And thank you so much for joining me. I will see you all later. Make sure you say something in the chat so I can tell you hello. And make sure you are blessed. Stay blessed. Be blessed. And we'll see you on Wednesday. Bye now. Yes. See you later, TikTok.